Hello everyone, welcome to Maths Vedika. So today we'll be solving two questions asked in CBSE examination 2026 class 10th. So the first question is from circle and the second is from probability. The first question first. The question is two tangents TP and TQ are drawn to a circle with center O from an external point T. Then we have to prove that angle PTQ is equal to 2 into angle OPQ. So here circle is drawn, okay, and T is the external point. From this external point two tangents TP and TQ are drawn. So now we have to prove angle PTQ. Angle PTQ, this angle is equal to 2 into angle OPQ. Okay, so let's join points O and Q. Okay, so since OP is equal to OQ, both are radius of the same circle, which means that angle OPQ is equal to angle OQP. Let's take this relation as equation 1. Okay, now we know that radius is perpendicular to the tangent, so OP is radius that will be perpendicular to PT. Similarly, OQ will be perpendicular to QT. Okay, so this will be equal to 90 and this will also be equal to 90, which means that this will also be equal to 90 degree and this will also be equal to 90 degree. Okay, so angle OPQ plus this angle OPQ plus this angle QPT, angle QPT will be equal to 90. Similarly, angle OQP plus angle PQT, angle PQT, this angle plus this angle will be equal to 90 degree. Let's add this two given equations. We'll have angle OPQ plus angle OQP plus angle QPT plus angle PQT equal to 90 plus 90, 180 degree. Okay, now angle OPQ plus angle OQP, here OPQ is equal to OQP, so from equation 1 we can write 2 into angle OPQ because these two angles are equal to, now 1 minute, plus these two angles here, this angle and this angle, the sum of these two angles will be equal to 180 minus this angle, because in triangle PQT angle sum will be 180. Okay, so if we'll write 180 minus angle QPT plus angle PQT, will be equal to angle 180 minus these two angles will be equal to angle PTQ, this angle. So this will be written as angle PTQ. Hence angle PTQ is equal to 2 into angle OPQ. Hence proved. That is what we had to prove. And 2 into angle OPQ is equal to angle PTQ. Angle PTQ is equal to 2 into angle OPQ. Okay. Now moving on to the next question. Here two dice are thrown at the same time. Determine the probability that, question number 1, sum of the numbers on the two dice is 5. And question number 2, difference of the numbers on the two dice is 3. Okay. So this is the table which has been drawn to show the outcomes on the two dice. Okay. Here the numbers written in black is the outcome on the first dice, and the numbers written in red are the outcomes on the second dice. Okay. So in question 1, sum of the numbers on the two dice is 5. So as we can see, the portions shaded in yellow are the favorable outcomes, where the sum of the numbers on the two dice is 5. As we can see that if 1 appears on the first dice and 4 appears on the second, then the sum will be 5. So 1, 4 is the favorable outcome. Similarly, if 2 appears on the first dice, okay, and 3 appears on the second, then the sum will be 5. If 3 appears on the first dice and 2 appears on the second, then the sum will be 5. If 4 appears on the first and 1 appears on the second, then the sum will be 5. Apart from these 4 outcomes, there will be no other outcomes where the sum of the outcomes on the both dices will be equal to 5. Okay. So these 4 outcomes are the favorable outcomes. So the probability of the required event will be number of favorable outcomes divided by total outcome. So 4 is the favorable outcome and 36 will be the total number of possible outcomes. So the answer will be 1/9. Okay. Now question number 2, difference of the numbers on the two dice is 3. So here, as you can see, the outcomes which has been encircled are the favorable outcomes, where 1 appears on the first dice and 4 appears on the second dice, then the difference of the numbers on the two dice will be 3. Similarly, if 2 appears on the first dice and 5 on the second, the difference will be 3. If 3 appears on the first and 6 appears on the second, the difference will be 3. Similarly, if 4 appears on the first dice and 1 appears on the second dice, the difference will be 3. And 5 on the first and 2 on the second, and 6 on the first and 3 on the second, the difference will be 3. So the number of favorable outcomes will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So probability of the required event in question number 2 will be number of favorable outcomes, which is equal to 6, and total number of outcomes is 36, which is equal to 1/6. I hope you got the solution of these two questions. So we'll meet in next video with some other questions. Thank you.